Roloff Farm is owned by Little People Big World Show from TLC, and I have been watching that show like maybe 8 years ago, and now they're married already. All their kids are married, and the couple have been divorced. Anyway, we are on our way there, and we are on our road trip. We're here. This is the way going to the farm. Here, where can we park? I think this is their house that I have seen on TV. Oh my gosh, it's hard, we're here. I can't imagine I'm here. I've just seen this on TV.
Right. You can go to the pumpkin patch and things like that as well. Okay. So you want the wagon?
It's a $10?
$10 for the wagon? Yep.
You give military discount?
Yes. You show me your card. Thank you. I'll give you one military. Okay. Yeah. Oh.
Actually, it's 2 military.
What?
2 military.
Military?
I'm literally losing my mind. That's fine.
You're saying mine.
Ayan o. Hi! You're here at the pumpkin patch of the Roloff Farm. Sige, pipila na tayo.
Let's go.
We have to fall in line for the wagon tour.
Thank you.
Ayun ano, welcome to Roloff Farm. Ikaw kaya mag-video. Ayun no, may ano. Ano, ay ganun mo. Ay ganun mo. Ayun. Meron man tayo.
All right, y'all. Welcome to Roloff Farm. How are y'all doing today? Woo! I think we can do better than that. Let's try it again. How are y'all doing today? Woo! Nice. All right, my name is Isabel. I'm going to be your tour guide today. I will be showing you all around Roloff Farms and a little bit to the personal side of the Roloff family as well. Little People, Big World, and it follows the entire Roloff family. If you have not had a chance to see it, it is aired on TLC, so make sure to check it out when you have the chance. Coming up on the right-hand side, if you're facing me, we are passing by the Roloff family's main residence where Amy currently resides. If you do watch the show, you know this house has gone under all kinds of different changes over the years, right? Remodels, additions, all that good stuff. But one of the key things they wanted to make sure they did right away was make sure the house was accessible for all members of the Roloff family, both average-sized members as well as little people. So they did things like lower the sinks in the kitchen and the bathrooms, made sure stuff like thermostats and light switches were easy to reach for everybody. That was really, really important to them. Now, speaking of houses and changes and the farm, everyone wants to know who owns which part of the farm, and apparently there's a lot of rumors swirling around, so I'm just going to squash those rumors right here, right now. Okay, you heard it here. This white fence over here on the left-hand side, everything to the left of it, that is 100% Matt's. Everything to the right of it is split 50-50 between Matt and Amy. Make sense? Cool. Awesome. Over here on the right-hand side, you are going to see this big red barn. That is Matt's office, but it's also where a super awesome TLC film crew hangs out during filming seasons. In the back is the room where we actually do the family interviews and individual interviews that you catch on the different episodes. Just next to that, we are passing by our MCC Men's Crisis Center. That started out as a man cave idea and it quickly turned into their project workshop. So peek inside and see if you can spot any of the different projects they have been working on this year. All right, y'all, we are going to go into our big red storage barn right now. On the right-hand side, we're going to pass by our beloved VW, so check them out. And then everything else is going to look a lot like junk because we love to hoard stuff here at Roloff Farms. This is the materials we love to repurpose into a lot of the buildings and structures I'm going to show you on this tour, so keep your eyes peeled to see how we do that. We're also passing by our old stagecoach over there on the right-hand side. That is a Wells Fargo replica. We've had it here for about 10 years now. We really, really love it. If you have been out to Roloff Farms before, you may remember several years ago, we used to have it sitting down at the pumpkin patch for people to take photos in. On the right-hand side, we're going to pass by one-of-a-kind birdhouses, and then I want you to hang tight as we take a rather bumpy ride up Roloff Mountain. The first thing you're going to see on Roloff Mountain is over on the right. We have got the Roloff Go Tell. Get it? Go Tell? Anybody? Okay, cool. That is where animal friends like to hang out. Do look to the left and the right as we cross the mountain, because every so often, that is our Tower of Terror. Not to be confused with the one they took away from Disneyland. Was anyone else sad when they changed the Tower of Terror? I did. Thank you. Solidarity, everybody. Anyway, I'm going to step off my soapbox. The Tower of Terror here is actually one of Matt's projects. Just beyond that, we do have Noah's Ark over on the right-hand side. Give a big wave hello to our friendly gorilla and panda. Unlike the rest of the structures I'll show you on this tour, Noah's Ark was not actually built here at Roloff Farms. Rather, it was built at a separate location, and then we moved it here later on. Over on the right-hand side, we've got our three little piggies houses, and then we've got our big bad wolf trying to get in.
Moral of the story, right?
Now it's gonna get a little bit darker on this portion of the tour as we make our way through our back forest. Out here we've got over 100 different species of plants and wildlife, and it's also home to those epic paintball battles. If you watch older episodes, this is where they went down. You may also notice as you're looking at these trees that it is a very organized forest, and all these trees are in nice, neat rows. That is because this forest was originally intended to be a Christmas tree farm. And fun fact, turns out when you don't cut them down, they keep growing taller. Weird, I know. What do y'all think of our scarecrows this year? Are they scary? No, they're not very scary, huh? I know. All right, we are coming back out into the beautiful open air now. And in just a moment, if you look down below on the lower right-hand side over here, we are gonna pass by the infamous fire pit. So again, if you watch the show, y'all know this is a hot spot on the farm. This is where they love to hang out, roast some marshmallows, watch the sunset together. Definitely say, hey,
Hi!
Oh, y'all are so super lucky, and we're gonna pass by Matt and Karen over here.
Hi! Hi!
All right, so I'm going to let you take your photos because I know that as amazing as this tour is, we cannot compete with seeing an actual roll-off. So go ahead and take a moment, and then we'll get back to the tour. A big white gazebo, and I want to know if anybody on board today can remember why the white gazebo was originally built, like way back in the day.
But they had a project.
I feel like we need Jeopardy music right now. Okay, so we do recognize it probably a little more recently from the weddings, a backdrop from the wedding. But actually, way back in the day, it was originally built as a Mother's Day present for Amy. So very, very special memories there. It's got a lot of memories to it. But speaking of weddings, we are getting onto the wedding zone here at Roloff Farm. So this is where you've probably seen a lot of those different episodes. Before we get into that, though, on the left-hand side, we've got our giant windmill. And if you want a photo of it, I encourage you antique shows, auctions, estate sales. This is where a lot of them land here in Western Town. As we come out, you'll see our John Deere tractor sitting right out front. All right, now all the way out of the barn, over on the right-hand side, we are gonna pass by our old post office. And then on the left-hand side, if you look in the second set of windows over here, you may recognize some props left over from Zach and Tori's wedding. And just beyond that, kiddos, I want you to look over here and see this big red truck over there. That is an authentic vintage fire truck. That is what they used to look like back in the day. Very, very cool. Those of you sitting on the left, you might have seen that brick entrance at the bottom of that barn there. That is to the Roloff family's wine cellar. So their wine cellar is directly underneath this barn. The main entrance is on this side of the barn. Again, if you're on the left-hand side, you've got a little bit better of a view. That is all custom stonework leading up to the doorway there. Really, really cool. Over on the right-hand side over here, we're going to pass by the new play structure that was built for the grandkids. So those of you who do follow the Roloffs on social media, you've probably seen different photos and video posts about them playing on that. And then just next to it, we do have Matt's house here on the farm. Again, on the right-hand side. And as we pass in front of Matt's house, go ahead and look around, kids, and see if you can spot any of our chickens or our peacocks running around. We have quite a few chickens out here on the farm and a couple peacocks who like to say hey every once in a while. And the reason we look for them outside of Matt's house is because it's right next to their chicken coop. So over here on the right-hand side, we are coming up on the chicken's coop home. As you get closer, you are going to notice some funky breaks in the ladders leading up to the chicken coop. Those are actually intentional. That's our way of keeping nighttime predators out. So just by having that little gap in the ladder, it helps to deter other animals from getting in with our chickens at night. Area of the farm. On the right hand side, super fans, does anyone recognize that minivan? Yeah, Zach's first car. Who wouldn't want to roll to school in that swaggin' wagon? Come on, y'all. Alright, coming down the hill, we're going to show you what the Roloffs like to do for fun and entertainment. So over on the right-hand side, that is usually where we have it set up for our volleyball court. Over on the left-hand side is our tennis/basketball court. Up here on the right-hand side, you're going to start to see our covered pavilion. It's where a lot of entertaining will go down. Summertime barbecues, all that good stuff. And then over on the left-hand side, in just a minute when we get past all this greenery, you're going to get a really good look at our soccer field, which is like a favorite area here at Roloff Farms. Do we have any soccer players on board today? Any soccer players? Hey, I feel like y'all just came from soccer. Hold on. That's amazing. Very cool. We'll stick with it because soccer is a lot of fun. All right, turning around this corner, we are coming up on what I consider to be the most fun part of the entire tour because you actually get a chance to deboard and explore. We are coming up on our old western town. So at this part of the tour, you actually get a chance to come off the wagon, stretch your legs, take a look around, take some fun photos. If anyone would like group photos, family photos, any kind of photos taken for them, we're happy to do it. So feel free to flag us down. And also, I want you to take a look around at where you're seated. We are going to reboard exactly where we deboard from, and that just makes sure that everyone has their seat riding back with their family and friends, specifically kiddos. So please make sure you know which wagon to get back on. And then finally, the last thing I need you to listen for is our triangle or our dinner bell. When you hear that triangle, that's going to be your signal, so go ahead and reboard the wagons. Oh! And one more thing, on the left-hand side, that's our schoolhouse. Look underneath it, you'll see those wooden sliders I was talking about, that little wooden platform. That's what we build a lot of the play structures on, and that's how we move them around the farm. All right, y'all, welcome to our old western town of destination. Let's give a big and friendly howdy, Sheriff. We're super bummed about it. It was one of the very first things that was built here at Roloff Farm, so super sad. I do believe there is an episode coming out soon, question mark, that shows kind of a series of unfortunate events that led up to that. And there have been talks, Jeremy talks about maybe using some of that wood to build another one of those tables as a way to preserve the memories. Alright, coming up here on the left-hand side, you are not going to want to miss our one and only Molly's Castle. Now this castle is not just for show, it is made entirely of real concrete. It's fully furnished, has a king's table, antique artifacts, and dungeon. Who else wishes they had a castle? Alright, coming up here on the right-hand side, if you're facing me, you're going to see the back end of the Roloff family's main residence, and up on that hill is where you would find their in-ground pool. As we turn around this corner, we are going to pass by the brand new pirate ship again. And by brand new, I do mean like it's been being built for 3 years now. There is this big burning. All right, everybody, thank you so much and happy fall!
Let's see Matt and Amy and ano pangalan ng...
Si Amy wala.
Nandun!
Wala.
Opo!
Oh.
Hindi ba si Amy yun? Si Jack? Ano pangalan mo?
Wala na nga eh.
Yun na, no?
Yung anak mo.
And now we're leaving Roloff Farm. Thank you for watching. Please like and share and subscribe.